Hey everyone, either welcome back or welcome to my channel. And today it's actually time for me to share a meditation update. So every few months I take a video to talk about my meditation and how it's going. So before I get into the video too far, time for the intro. Back in 2018, I was diagnosed with IIH. IIH is short for idiopathic intracranial hypertension. In short, in IIH, there's an increased intracranial pressure without a known cause. IIH is known by two older names, pseudotumor cerebri and benign intracranial hypertension. Living with IIH is very hard to explain to others, as it can be hard to tell when I'm not feeling well. My hope is that through these videos we can learn together and help make relationships better through a better understanding. I also hope to provide people living with IIH a community so they never feel like they are alone with this condition. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell down below so that you get updated about further videos. I upload new content every Monday and Thursday afternoon. This past weekend marked my first anniversary since starting meditation, and what a year it has been. Meditation is something that is very, very hard to stick to. It is something that does require a lot of work, but if you're willing to put in that work, you're gonna get leaps and bounds in rewards. So when I first talked about meditation on my channel, the reason why I started doing this actually had nothing to do with IIH. But the reason why I stick with this is because it does help me both with migraine and IIH pain. I often wish that meditation was as good for the other symptoms that I get along with IIH and migraines as well as it is for pain, because a lot of times I feel like I have a lot of control whether I feel pain. There are times though still when the pain will get above a certain threshold and it's very hard to pay attention to anything else. But if I recognize that, then I kind of feel like I can deal with it. I just wish it was as effective for symptoms like dizziness as it is for pain. You guys know me. I would much rather have a medication-free way of getting rid of these symptoms than going on medication. My meditation schedule has just recently changed. In the past week, I've just started actually doing 40 minutes of meditation daily, formal practice, because I noticed in the Waking Up app that they now have 20-minute guided daily sessions. Now, it's not 20 minutes completely of being guided by somebody, but it is timed to be 20 minutes rather than just the 10-minute meditations. And this is awesome because I can do 20 minutes on my own, which is what I was doing before. And now I can also do 20 minutes on that part of the app. So I've been quite enjoying that. What I want to explore in the future, though, is kind of looking at some of the workshops going forward. So there's other types of meditation by other people on the app as well. I really, really like the ones by Loch Kelly. I did those ones already, but there are some other series that I want to try, and I also want to kind of start listening to the lessons a little bit more so that I can get more out of the app. But right now, I'm so almost stuck in my meditation routine that by the time I remember that those other options are there, I've already done my meditation for the day. But I'm almost wondering if it maybe wouldn't hurt to extend it by another 10 minutes just to try some of these workshops occasionally. That's kind of where I'm thinking about going with this. The nice thing is that this practice kind of grows as you grow, and it changes quite a bit as you change. I'm very, very thankful I have meditation right now for a bunch of different reasons, mainly because it is keeping my anxiety in check. It's really, really nice not feeling that anxiety as much as I know I could be. I feel like meditation's made me more open and all of that to more of the spiritual realm of health, and I think it's opened my eyes that a spiritual part of your health is a very, very important thing that you need to have in your life. And the only time I really have issues still is when people try to force their spiritual beliefs on me. The one thing I love about meditation is that it teaches you to appreciate more in the moment. So you're not focused on the past and you're not focused on the future, you're focused on the present. And everything that you're experiencing right now is exactly what you're experiencing in the present moment. I want to relate this a little bit back to chronic illness. Before I had IIH and migraines, I didn't realize quite how lucky I had it at that point. Like, I was always looking into the future and like, what's next? What's the next step? How can I improve from this mistake I made in the past? And it was like I was never focusing on the now. It's important to look to the future so that you always have a direction that you're going. But I think people get really, really lost in that and they forget to focus on the now. And meditation really, really teaches you to live in the right now. It teaches you that this moment is the moment that is the only thing that has ever existed. It's the only thing that you're experiencing is right now. How am I feeling right now? Doesn't matter how I'm going to be feeling in the future. I'm focusing, or how I felt in the past. It matters how I feel right now. Today is good enough. What you're able to do today is good enough. Never feel like because you're not accomplishing a goal or striving towards a goal in the future today, that doesn't mean that it's a write off for a day. It means that you're doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. My takeaway for you guys is, even if you don't pick up meditation, my hope is that even on a bad day, let's just focus on the right now. Don't focus about tomorrow. Don't focus about how you'll be feeling in 1 week. Don't focus on how you felt in the past. Look towards the past to, learn from your mistakes, but try to focus occasionally on the present moment. So, if you guys have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below. And as for now, that's it for today. Bye, everyone.